that's just turned up on my desk. I've got a Rolex Oyster Perpetual, reference 1501, that dates to 1975. It has a beautiful blue Sigma dial. Let's have a closer look at it. The reference 1501 was introduced in the 1960s as part of the Oyster Perpetual date line. Think of it as a more compact alternative to the Datejust. At 34mm, it was smaller than the standard 36mm Datejust, but it offers the same timeless Rolex design language. One of the hallmarks of this reference is the engine turn bezel. The engine turn bezel is steel rather than the fluted ones, which are gold, and then obviously you've got the smooth ones as well, that are also steel. But unlike the smooth or fluted bezels we often associate with Rolex, the engine turn design gives the watch a slightly sportier, more utilitarian look, compared with the Oyster bracelet. It's a watch that really balances refinement and everyday versatility. And if you do have a smaller wrist like myself, this wears very comfortably indeed. Nice and subtle, slips under the sleeve, really great little watch. Now, one of the real stars of this particular watch is the dial. At 6 o'clock you'll notice two tiny Sigma symbols, the things that look like O's, where it says OT Swiss TO. What does that mean? In the early 1970s, a Swiss trade group called APRIOR, the Association for the Promotion of Gold, introduced a Sigma signature. It was their way of telling buyers that the hands and the hour marks of the watch were made of solid gold. This was an important message at the time because quartz technology was starting to dominate, and Swiss manufacturers wanted to highlight the intrinsic value of mechanical watches. Not every Rolex dial carries a Sigma signature, so finding it on a reference like the 1501 adds an extra layer of rarity and collector appeal. The fact that this is a blue Sigma dial makes it even more special. Blue dials from the 1970s are highly sought after, thanks to their vintage charm and how they catch the light. In some lights, this goes sort of a dark purple. Inside this reference is Rolex's famous calibre 1570 automatic movement, part of the legendary 1500 series family. This calibre is known for being incredibly robust, reliable and accurate, making it one of Rolex's workhorses of the period. By the mid-1970s, some examples even feature the upgraded 1575 calibre, but both share the same reputation for durability. For collectors today, the 1570 is one of the best regarded vintage Rolex movements. When it comes to collectability, the 1501 has long been considered an entry point into vintage Rolex, but in recent years collectors have started to appreciate the charm of these mid-sized oysters, especially when paired with rarer dial variants like this Sigma. On the market today, examples of the 1501 typically range in the $4,000 to $6,000 bracket, depending on the condition. The Sigma dial detail, combined with the vibrant blue colour, makes this particular watch far more interesting to collectors who want something unique without jumping straight into Daytona or Submariner territory. So there you have it, that's the Rolex 1501. I just wanted to show you that not all collectible Rolexes have to be the big names that we immediately think of, and some of the best value proposition is actually in the slightly overlooked references. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel, leave a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot.